To some extent, the camera you are using makes no difference to the quality of your photograph, because people judge an image not by its resolution, but by the moment captured in the frame.
A shot that I've shot quite often, I'm standing on a cliff edge, and it's like...
In this video, I shoot with an elite medium format film camera and a consumer level Fuji X-T3 side by side and in perfect harmony. You can judge for yourself whether or not you see a difference between the images captured in this video.
So that drive was just phenomenal. The landscape around us was just perfect. And we've come to an area now not too far from where we're camping. Look at this. It's crazy. Anyway, we've come to this, what can only be described as, it's a phenomenal locations. And I've arrived and I've set up my composition, actually 2 compositions. And the first one I spent so long trying to make work. And I just couldn't get it to look right, and I think part of the reason for it not looking right is the fact that there's no light on the subject, and there is this really bright hot spot above the green hillside that I wanted to photograph with all of the sort of ridges and the snow melt. And I really wanted to photograph it on Velvia 50, which would have just made those greens insane. But with that hot spot in the sky that is not moving, I can't shoot it. And I don't know, I don't want to shoot it enough on a different film, if that makes sense. I thought it would look cool on Velvia, but anyway. So I've turned my attention to a second composition just here. I'm actually going to shoot it on Portra 160, which is a negative film, but it's got like a gazillion stops of dynamic range, so it'll have a completely different look to it. You know, it won't be as rich and as contrasty and as vibrant, but I do think it's worth shooting. Even though we have no light, the composition, the subject is so powerful that I'm gonna pop on the back, which contains Portra 160, and get this shot, because yeah, phenomenal. But I've had a bit of a hard time here. A lot of procrastination and eyeing up different compositions. But yeah, gorgeous area. So I've just photographed this scene that you can see behind me, and I'm going to be completely honest with you. I think I just took it for the sake of taking it. I think I'm here. I've made the effort to come up this moderate sized hill, and I sat for so long on another composition that I just couldn't work, couldn't get it to work, didn't feel confidence in shooting it. This one's a bit easier, more manageable, no hot spots. I'm just not in love with the composition. I'm struggling because we've got the dominant hill, which you can just see there, and you got the river, but the river, you can see it's not central. I want the river central leading up to the peak, but it's not there off center. And with the square format, I'm not entirely sure it works. But yeah, I mean, this is what I'm here to. It might be amazing. I might put the image up on screen and you'll love it. I might love it. But right now, in the cold wind of the Icelandic chill, honestly just think I've wasted a frame for the sake of it. So I'll tell you what I shot it at to remind myself. f/16, 15th of a second, stunning landscape, but it needs light at least, and a tweak of composition, but that would mean walking half a kilometre that way. Yeah, I don't know. Here you go, enjoy.
This image came out okay considering the incredibly dull lighting conditions, but my initial thoughts on the composition were well founded. The square format does not work. However, by cropping to a 4:5 aspect ratio, the image is now much more usable. If only Iceland would be kind enough to give us some light.
So, focus, red. So driving down the road, all of a sudden the light happens. Where we were just before shooting that mountainous river scene would have looked a lot better with light. We left, went a bit further, the light happens. Such is life. But it's not all about the film. It's not all about the square medium format. Oh, this is a Fuji moment. Exactly why I brought this camera along on the trip, because I knew there'd be moments like this in Iceland. Oh my god! So what's happening is we're driving down the road, the light's coming through the clouds and it's lighting up this valley with a beautiful mountain beyond the valley. And the top of the mountain is shrouded in dark clouds, so there's atmosphere, there's mood, there's light, there's interest. There's no way I could shoot this with the Hasselblad. Don't have the reach or the time. Fuji X-T3 to the rescue! So I've had a bit of time to really think about the scene a little bit more, you know, not just rushing and trying to capture the moment, but just give it a bit of thought. So I've ended up going for a, vertical composition, which worked quite well. It wasn't too bad. And then funnily enough, I opted for a square, 1:1. And it works perfectly for the way that this is laid out in front of us. Oh my, there's light on the hill now. Let me just grab this. I mean, looking at this, the square image is phenomenal. Now that I've got the shot and it looks fantastic, I might have a play with a Hasselblad, see what we can do. But wow, what a moment! What a moment! This is excitement. This is the kind of video I really enjoy sometimes. You know, it's all frantic. Really happy with this image. f11, focus on the mountain, 2-second timer, square aspect ratio, beautiful light, beautiful subject. Amongst good company. Oh Jesus! Look at that! Oh, he's already on it. Right. I know. See you soon, I suppose.
That mountain on the other side is
That's okay. I'll make sure I beep that out for Thor, okay? It's alright, don't worry. I'm going for it. Hasselblad, I think it's gonna work. I really think it's gonna work. Oh, tripod's too high. So the light's going, but I'm determined to try and get this. This is Velvia 50. I don't know how 𝐂𝐤𝐤 did it. Joking. All right, beautiful bit of light. Velvia 50, f/16 at half a second. Let's have a go. Oh, I'm nervous. I just don't know. I know Velvia is so temperamental. Hey, I've got the Fuji shot, right? That's bold. Alright, that's one. So after all the excitement of shooting that with Velvia and then I was going to meter it and expose a second exposure, but by the time I'd kind of hesitated, deliberated, metered, remetered to shoot that second frame, the light had gone. You can see the light's gone. So it was a fleeting moment. I mean, man, it was so exciting. It's yeah, light is a fantastic thing, and it could do the craziest of things to photographers, or make photographers do the craziest of things. So yeah, really exciting kind of 10-15 minute shoot. The Fuji shot I can see from the back of the camera looks great. Very happy with that. I really want that Velvia shot. I only took one Velvia shot. I want that to have come out, but I don't know. Did it come out? I haven't got a clue, but you're going to see it in like a second. So yeah, it's been fantastic. And I think I'm going to end the video here. I'll end the video with that Velvia shot. Did it come out? Didn't it? I'm nervous. I'm going to be even more nervous when I get the film back and start scanning it. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. The night is not over. In Iceland here at this time of year, the sun does not set. So I can't just do one massive video because I'm probably going to shoot a ton more images. So if you want to see how the evening progresses, then make sure you tune in next time. But yeah, it's beautiful. It really is. Right, I'm gonna leave you with the final image of this video, and I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself here. So maybe I shouldn't be recording this, but yeah, whatever. If I messed up, I messed up. That's the point of this trip in a weird kind of way. Thank you for watching. And here is the Velvia image of that beautiful mountain here in Iceland.